freezing and below freezing in Dallas, and nice view of the American Airlines Center outside. And welcome in everybody. I'm Max, and the Dallas Stars are just coming off a win against Detroit, 4-1. Carolina as well came in off an overtime win against the Chicago Blackhawks, 5-4. Players entering the building, probably a couple 30 minutes or so before, and we are going to get ready and doing this game here in Dallas. The Dallas Stars are going to try to continue their winning. They won 4-1 in Detroit, against the Detroit Red Wings here in this building, and are continuing to try to get some wins here as we have a lineup change for the Dallas Stars. This is a big lineup change. They finally get probably one of the number one centers. Roope Hintz is back in the lineup. He is going to be on the third line with Sam Steele and Logan Stankoven. He's going to be on the third line. He's going to be centering that line while they continue to have Jason Robertson, Wyatt Johnston, and Evgeny Dodonov on the first line out there for Dallas. The lineup for the Hurricanes are basically the same. This is the 500th game for Rod Brind'Amour that he's ever coached, and he's looking for a win here. Carolina was just in Chicago, where they came back and won it in overtime over their 5-4 Stalls, I believe, 500 point? I believe so. And they're looking to continue their winning. Both teams are. And one player that's heating up recently is Jason Robertson. Since December 4th, he has had 10 goals, 18 assists, 28 points, 63 shots on goal. December 4th was when they announced the Four Nations face-off rosters, and he was not on it. And ever since then, he started to heat up after the loss of Tyler Seguin, who is out for the rest of the regular season for the Dallas Stars due to a surgery. Mason Marchman's out for Dallas, as he has an injury, and he's looking to get back on the ice, and he's already on the ice. He's warming up. He was not warming up with the team. He was practicing with the team earlier on today. Roope Hintz was out for a little bit, and now he's back in the lineup. He looks to try to get a win for his Stars here. Jake Ottinger's going to start in net again. He started in 2 days ago, I believe, in Dallas against the Detroit Red Wings, and he was almost perfect. And see what this game has in store. One of the best teams in the West and one of the best teams in the East. See what happens here tonight. We're back, everybody, in Dallas, Texas. We're about to get underway here. Jason Robertson with 42 points this season has started to heat up a little bit now ever since December 4th, as we previously mentioned before we started and came back here for a second time. And the Dallas Stars going to look to try to get a home win, and they've been pretty good at home, but they're looking to continue and get a streak going. Carolina is trying to do the same on a back-to-back. They're on the second half of a back-to-back. They just came from Chicago to Dallas, so they had to travel here to Dallas in the kind of a harsh weather that's been happening in Texas. With all the freezing and the snow and it's below freezing in Dallas right now, and we're less than a minute to go before puck drop. And there's a lot of games going on, Montreal and Tampa Bay. Right now, well, I'm just looking at a play right now, and that was one of the worst plays I've ever seen. Gouli was just standing there, and then Kucherov just puts it into the back of the net. That is a weird play for sure. And they're up 2-0 too, as the Tampa Bay Lightning looking good there in their game. And that's basically what's going on over there in Montreal. Rangers in Ottawa. I believe the Rangers had a goal disallowed, and Matt Rempe was offside. That's why. But I think right now they're up 1-0. So before we get started, let's just go over our starting goalies for tonight. Starting goalies for tonight for the Dallas Stars: Jake Oettinger, a 23-10-1 record, a 2.26 goals against average, save percentage of .914, and a shutout of 1. For Carolina, Pyotr Kochetkov, 17-9-2, 2.52 goals against average, .902 save percentage, and a shutout of 1, just like Jake Oettinger. So the Dallas Stars looking for a win. Oettinger has the second most wins by a goalie this season in the NHL. Hellebuck is ahead of them as we're underway, as the Stars are wearing the blackout jerseys here at home. Carolina look to move it up, deflected off the boards, no icing. Oettinger chips to the corner. Lyubushkin with the puck. Lyubushkin passes it back, and they'll look to move it up. Brent Burns gave it away to Harley at center, and the Dallas Stars try to move in again. That pass is out of the reach. Steele couldn't get it. Now Steele gets it now. Steele. Wyatt Johnson's now on this line with Stankoven and Steele now. But for the moment, we had seen that Roope Hintz was on this third line. But for the moment now, Johnston is out there, and he couldn't enter the zone. Aho couldn't get the pass. It was chipped into the zone. Heiskanen in the corner. Pardon me, as our signal's kind of bad in our stream. Heiskanen will have to chase back. Oettinger left it on the platter for him. Lindell. Along the boards, Zadonov moved it up. Here's Jason Robertson. Shot from the blue line was blocked into the corner. Heavy bounce off the boards, given away in the corner. And then picked up by Svechnikov, and he lost it. It was poke checked away. Jason Robertson got taken down. No penalty. Jason Robertson pass in front, deflected on goal. It was a weird one there. Kochetkov was going for the poke check, and the puck was just sliding on the ice. Off the board, Jimmy Benn tried to move it up for Duchesne. That couldn't go. Pardon me, our stream is horrid right now. It's an ESPN Plus game. What do you expect? And we have no signal to the game. Pardon me, everybody. Pardon me. Oh, now we have potential signal to the game. Oettinger plays it behind the net. And it's moved out of the zone. Blackwell. You know what? Pardon me, everybody. We will be right back. Our coverage will resume, but I'm going to try to find a way where we can get a stream that doesn't glitch every single 5 seconds. We'll be back with more after this. We are back, everybody. The stream that we were on before was just horrid, and man, that was terrible. But we're back underway, and it's sent back into the Carolina zone where it's actually an icing with 16:23 to go, and we get a whistle. Brendan Moore with 306 wins, most through 500 games in the NHL history. He's been coaching with the Carolina Hurricanes as long as he's been a head coach. This is his 500th game as an NHL head coach. He's looking to win 307 and get a win in his 500th game behind the bench. Face-off here, Aho couldn't win it in the offensive zone, and it's moved up. Here's Roslovic who'll send it in. Chipped around, goes behind the net. Along the boards, comes out of the zone as it could not be held in. Race for the puck, and they say that's icing. Not much here. It's 2 back-to-back icings for Dallas. Svechnikov this season has 9 power play goals, leads his team. So on the power play, you should look out for that guy because he's going to be very dangerous for this Carolina squad. Face-off, 1, Johnston. Smith trying to get out of the zone. Svechnikov held it in. Svechnikov on his backhand passes it for Chatfield. He'll rim it around. Behind the net, it's tangled up in the corner with Lundqvist. Robertson trying to get it. Svechnikov trying to get it as well. And then it's deflected as Robertson tried to get it out for Johnston. Johnston lost the handle. The shot missed the net wide. Svechnikov with a chance. Huge hit by Smith. Lundqvist off the boards. Could not clear it. Now on the second try, they could not again. Svechnikov trying to center it for Drury. Could not go. Chatfield held it in. That was Jackson Blake. Apologies. And there's a penalty upcoming. There's a penalty upcoming, and I'm guessing it's going to be on the Canes. And it's Svechnikov. And after all that offensive zone time for the Carolina Hurricanes, now the Dallas Stars are going to have a chance on the power play. So after all that pressure by Carolina, Svechnikov on that shot got a good save by Ottinger there, and the penalty, I believe, was slashing. Smith got slashed there. Robertson, Johnston, Duchesne, Miro Heiskanen, and Jamie Benn on this power play unit as Carolina clears it immediately off the draw. They've struggled here at home. Last game they got a power play goal on their only power play against Detroit. That was Jason Robertson who put it in. Johnston got it poked out of the zone on that entry. 6 for their last 16. But they're the 24th ranked power play in the league. And the Hurricanes are the second best penalty kill in the league. Centering pass for Duchesne. Now goes to Ben at the point. Now to Johnston. Waiting on his backhand. Waiting still. Johnston waiting. Goes back to Ben. Ben across for Heiskanen. Now to Duchesne in front. Oh, off the deflection out in front. It could not go in somehow on the backdoor feed. Ben. Now to Johnston. Now goes back to Heiskanen at the point. Johnston from the boards. Now passes it to Heiskanen. Across it goes for Duchesne. A shot. Deflected. Rebound. Robertson. Save. Good chances and good movement on this power play for Dallas. 55 seconds into it, but couldn't get it in. How did this not go in? Oh, Johnson just deflected it the wrong way. That was wide open. Duchesne with a great pass, and jeez, that was a close chance for Dallas. Whew. It's probably the closest thing you can get from a goal when it doesn't even get close to that goal line. And it was a nice setup, but Johnston couldn't finish it. Cleared out by Carolina as they win another face-off. The shots right now are saying 2-0 in favor of the Dallas Stars. That Svechnikov's shot, I believe, missed Ottinger, and I thought I got a piece of him. Dodonov on the outside. Dodonov now to Hintz. Hintz is on the second power play unit in his first game back. Bork to Heiskanen. Now to Bork. Back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen's out here trying to do double shift on this power play here. Heiskanen. Waiting from the blue line. That shot deflected wide. It was a pass for Bork. Now it is cleared out of the zone. It's a bad pass by Bork. Couldn't get on the stick of Stankoven with less than 30 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Roope Hintz. The entry for Stankoven. Lost it. Here's Stahl, and he'll clear it out of the zone. 2-1. The shots favoring the Dallas Stars. I believe they just added that Svechnikov shot before he took the penalty. But there's only 10 seconds on his penalty now, as Lindell will send it in. And they just sent the other lines out there, not even power play units, because they know this power play is dying. And they're going to go 0 for 1 on it. Power play is over for Dallas. They're 0 for 1, and that's been the trend this season for this Dallas power play at home. But the Hurricanes have been pretty good on the penalty kill. They've killed their last 12 of their last 13. As it's rimmed around behind the net, Harley. Harley battling for it, comes free. Necas couldn't pass it for Robinson. And now they recover it. Kotkaniemi on his backhand, rimmed it all the way around now. And they'll look to move it up into the zone. The Hurricanes trying to get into the zone. Could not. It's Kotkaniemi along the boards. There's a penalty upcoming to Dallas. Smith takes a penalty, is arguing about it. He is yelling at the referee on how that should not have been a penalty. But it is. That's the point. It is a penalty. Yeah, they say it was, I believe, a hook. 12:35 to go in the first period. Good chances either way, and they say that's a hold. Well, I guess you could call that. 12:35 to go in the first. We'll be back with a when we return. Now it's going to go on the power play here, as the Stars just failed to convert on their power play opportunity in the game, and that's what happened there in that situation. And now the power play's underway for the Hurricanes. Necas, Gostisbehere out there. Necas, not a Gostisbehere in his own zone. Gostisbehere passes it back. Here's Martin Necas. Necas, pass, Aho. Svechnikov along the boards, behind the net. Aho, settled down by Necas. Aho leaves it. And then it's taken away here, and then a fan clearance attempt taken away by Svechnikov. Across it goes. Aho! Missed the net, and it's out of play. Stars penalty kill is the best in the league right now. Lindell with the flub, and almost cost his team a goal. But a nice setup by Svechnikov to Aho, who was wide open, and Aho just one-timed that thing way over the net. Shots are even at 2. 32 seconds have only passed in this power play here for the Hurricanes. And Steele and Aho, there's some movement, and Steele's going to get kicked out of this face-off dot, and it's going to be replaced by Colin Blackwell. There's some movement with Jarvis and Lindell along the boards. Face-off won by Dallas. They'll look to move it up 3-on-2 potentially for a short-handed chance. Steele. Steele moving through. Pass for Blackwell in his skates. Blackwell sends it back to the point. Wide open. Labushkin a shot. Missed the net wide. Lindell. Now back to Labushkin. He'll one-time that thing from center. And it's in the zone as they kill off around 30 seconds. And then Kochetkov went down. I don't know what happened there. And they say Steele will take the penalty. Wow. A 2-man advantage for the Hurricanes. Steele is arguing about it. And he took that Kochetkov. I mean, I don't know why Steele is arguing about it. That was a very not good penalty to take there. And now a 2-man advantage for 57 seconds. And Kochetkov, you don't know what happens in their brains. They might have exaggerated a little bit. You don't know to get the call. Sometimes players do that in this league. To get the call right, because if you don't, the referees don't see it. Or choose to not call it. 57 seconds of a 2-man advantage for the Hurricanes, and then they'll have 1:03 of regular power play time as Lindell, the Stars win a crucial face-off. Lindell killing off as much time as he can. He'll clear all the way down. They killed off around 10 seconds of the 2-man advantage for the Hurricanes. Natchez moving through with speed. Aho drops it off for Svechnikov. Across it goes Jarvis. Jarvis waiting. Seth Jarvis along the circle. Goes back to Gostisbehere from the point. Natchez in the right circle. Now to Gostisbehere. Now to Aho. Back to Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere. Aho faked the blast. Aho. Shot was blocked. Gostisbehere gets it back. Gostisbehere across. Natchez faked it. Natchez down low for Jarvis. Back to Natchez. Now to Gostisbehere. Back to Natchez, and he missed the net. The one-time shot, 87-mile-per-hour one. Aho to Gostisbehere. A shot flubbed wide, and it's deflected out of play. 4 seconds remaining on the 2-man advantage, and Dallas has killed almost all of it. Gostisbehere going to the bench with some frustration there. Huge chance. This is kind of how Dallas was the other night. Detroit got a power play early on, and they did not convert on it. Huge chance, and then that game went south for Detroit as they lost 4-1. They're playing in Philadelphia right now for the moment. I believe they're down 1-0. It's cleared out of the zone by Lindell off the boards. A minute left on the regular power play. Dallas has killed off the 2-man advantage, and the crowd cheers here at the American Airlines Center. Brent Burns, Stars at home this season, a 93.1% penalty kill. That's best in the NHL. Blake, now to Roslovic. Kotkaniemi behind the net with his backhand. Moved it up. Drury. 40 seconds remaining on the Carolina power play. Roslovic from the boards. Roslovic goes back to the point for Burns. Burns across for Drury. Blake, the lane, goes back to Burns at the blue line. Across it goes for Roslovic. Roslovic sends it low. Kotkaniemi. Back to Roslovic. Now goes to Burns at the point. Pass for Drury in the slot. That shot missed the net wide. Behind the net it is battled for. Everyone's tied up there. We're past the halfway point of the first period. It is cleared out to the blue line and not out. That was a crucial hold-in by Burns. Blake. Kotkaniemi, a shot, save made, rebound still loose. It is cleared out of the zone, and Dallas has killed off a 2-man advantage. And a power play, and then they say there's 2 seconds left, and I thought that was going out of the zone. That might have actually went into the benches. Got a little too ahead of there. 2 seconds left on the power play, though, for the Hurricanes, and it's almost over. Stars looking to win this face-off. Carolina as well. Shots are even at 2. Stahl gets replaced by Martinuk. And the face-off won by Dallas. And they're back to full strength. A good penalty kill for the Stars. A 2-man advantage. That was like 50 seconds. They've killed 45 of their last 49 penalties. That is an insane stat by Dallas on their penalty kill. They've got that right. One shot on the last power play for the Hurricanes. A 2-man advantage and the regular power play that was additionally on it too. And after that 2-man advantage had expired, and that's insane. As movement here by the Hurricanes goes back to the point. Held in, goes behind the net. Martinook battling with Lundqvist. Stahl will go back to the point. Rimmed all the way around, and it's covered by Ottinger as it went off probably a skate or a centering pass. Could not go. Casey DeSmith on the bench. Shots at 3-2 Carolina right now. At the moment. And I believe we're going to go to a break. We'll be back with more after this. Dallas has killed off 2 great penalty kills by Dallas. The 2 power plays were killed off by them. 2-man advantage and in a regular power play. We'll be back with more after this. We're back, everybody, in Dallas, Texas. 8:47 remaining in the first period. We're scoreless here. 2 of the top teams in the National Hockey League. And right now on ESPN Plus, they are interviewing Casey DeSmith from the bench in Dallas as he has had an off night. And Dallas with 2 great penalty kills there on the 2-man advantage and the regular power play after that. 8:47 to go in the first. And had good pace of this one. Only 5 shots combined, though. So it's been more of a defensive game, for sure. Both teams have a bunch of power plays, and that's stopped there by Ottinger off the draw. And we'll have another face-off on the left of Ottinger. Not much to report here. Off the face-off one here. Walker holding at the blue line. A shot. Save. And it's cleared out. Sent back in. As it's rimmed all the way around. That's going to be an icing, actually. That's why everyone froze up, and 8:35 to go in the first period. Ottinger is starting for tonight, and he's looked sharp here early on as the shots are 4-2 now in favor of the Canes. Had a very sharp game so far for the netminder of Jake Ottinger. Off the face-off, one Slavin cleared it out of the zone. Bouncing puck, it's sent back in by the Canes. Jackson Blake trying to go back to the point. Johnston swatted that away. Heiskanen on his backhand tried to clear it. Been some clearance failures by Dallas. Aho sends it low. Svechnikov back to Aho at the point. Hurricanes have had more pressure in the offensive zone than Dallas as a shot was stopped. Might have been blocked out in front. Svechnikov will go back to the point for Walker. His shot was deflected into the corner. Sebastian Aho trying to center it for Blake. There's a movement here. And Lindell will backhand it. Deflected, so held in. And they still can't clear it. Dallas looking for a clear, and they cannot. Aho had passed it. Now Walker. Across it goes. From the point, a shot was blocked out in front. Held in. No, it wasn't held in. Walker found the hold in, and he could not. That one deflected and settled down by Lindell. For a second, everyone froze up, and it looked like they went out of play into the netting, and then it's now a stoppage in play as it's icing on Dallas. It's the first season for Casey DeSmith. He had 5 in Pittsburgh, and then 1 season in Vancouver last year. And he's came to the Dallas Stars organization. I believe a 2-year or 3-year deal was made as Scott Wedgwood left the organization as his shot missed the net wide. And for the Hurricanes, as Chatfield will get in the corner. Chatfield looking to center it. Got through everybody. From the point, a shot. That deflected off the boards. Almost went off the heavy bounce. And another keep-in by the Hurricanes. Martinuk will send it low. Stars have had trouble clearing the zone early on in this hockey game as Maverick Bourque is trying to get in along the boards. Lindell's tied up with someone there as well as the puck gets fished out. And now the Hurricanes have possession, but they turned it over. He was trying to go back to Orlov at the point. Jamie Benn will backhand it into the zone. Chatfield trying to get it before Duchesne does. Duchesne will tie him up in the corner. Duchesne gets the puck after all that. Duchesne behind the net, pressured. And now Chatfield all of a sudden got the puck. Bourque lays a hit on Martinuk as he's trying to get the puck as it's under Martinuk. Comes free. Jamie Benn back to the point for Harley. Across it goes. Shot from distance, missed the net wide. And then it's cleared out by the Hurricanes. First time in a while that Dallas has had some possession in the offensive zone. Steele will chip it in. Walker. And it's cleared all the way out to center. Harley's going to chase back. Thomas Harley with the puck. Passes it. And they'll look to move it up. Could be a 2-on-1 here. Rope Hintz couldn't get the pass across, though. As a nice defensive play by Walker. And cleared out of the zone by the Canes. And that could have been a huge opportunity for Dallas. Lundqvist. Cross it goes for Stankoven. Now left it in the middle for Rope Hintz, who backhands it into the zone. Kochetkov tried to play it. Centering pass got through everybody. It was a misplay, and they almost got the centering pass for Stankoven. That would have been a huge chance. And then Ottinger makes a save from the blue line, and it's stopped with 5:21 to go. The shots are now 6-2 in favor of the Hurricanes. We'll go to commercial. Still scoreless in Dallas. 5:21 to go. We're back, everybody, in Dallas. 5:21 to go. And it is scoreless here. As nothing has happened much. Not much has not happened here in Dallas. Carolina has 6 shots on goal. Dallas with 2. Dallas trying to step it up a little bit here. But most of the play has been in the Dallas zone. As Oscar Beck will face Natchez in the offensive zone for the Hurricanes. Defensive zone for Dallas. And off the face-off, it's won here by Dallas. Oscar Beck with a huge face-off win. Burns settles it down. Backhand pass for Slavin. He'll send it in. Deflected. And cannot be cleared again. And then Dallas will finally clear it on their second attempt. Lundqvist settles it down. Nils Lundqvist with the puck. Deflected. So Dallas with the first 2 shots in the game. And now they haven't had a shot since. Deflected, so no icing. Burns will get in and clear it out of the zone. Trying to move up on the rush. Could not. Harley. And that is Smith. Moved up. Here's Blumel. He got recalled today from the Texas Stars. Pressured from behind. Chatfield moves it through. Natchez now dropped it in the middle. Orlov a shot off the post. Orlov held it in. Svechnikov a post for Carolina. Robertson moves it up. Pass in the middle for Harley. Thomas Harley's in. He shoots. Save made by Svechnikov. Kachekov. Jeez. Too much Kovs in this lead. Svechnikov. Jeez. That's when you know I'm off my game tonight. .4:14 left, and Orlov on a nice play just hits the post. Off the face-off, Harley rimmed it all the way around. Jamie Benn behind the net. Jamie Benn with the puck. Jamie Benn still on his backhand. Will rim it around again, intercepted by Orlov. Bork trying to get in the corner. Ben is playing with the rookies here. Then Duchesne is also on this line, so it's 2 veterans and a rookie. Harley, a shot from the point, was blocked out in front. Miro Heiskanen tried to throw it back on net. Was blocked out in front by Stahl, and Hurricanes look to move it up, and it's intercepted immediately as they were trying to dump it in. Heiskanen deflected, so Bork will get it, pass across. Here's Robertson, a nice move. Robertson waiting. On his backhand, chipped it along the boards. Duchesne got taken off the play. And here's Jarvis trying to get through. Jarvis tied up. And Lyubushkin will get it for Dallas. 3:15 left in the first period. Deflected into the zone, so no icing. Walker. Esa Lindell with 17 D zone puck steals. Lindell. The glove of one of the Hurricanes just fell off on that process. Lindell was trying to get the puck away from him. A bad bounce out in front. Svechnikov couldn't take advantage as Lindell was taken up along the play for some reason. I don't know why he was over there. As a shot from the point was stopped by Ottinger. The shots are 7-3 now. Dodonov couldn't split through cleanly. Burns pressured. And cleared out the zone. Here come the Hurricanes. Here's Jackson Blake. Taken away. Nils Lundqvist will get it behind the net. And they look to move it out of the zone. It comes back into a pile. And it's Smith with the puck. 2:19 to go in the first period. Flubbed at center. Johnston passes it into the zone. Kochekov, not Svechnikov. I don't know what I was thinking there. 2 different positions. Slavin moved up. Here's Roslovic into the zone on side. Sent it in the corner. Goes back to the point where it's held in. Off the boards awkwardly. And almost banked in off of Ottinger. And Dallas still with trouble trying to clear the zone with less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. A little tie up along the board. Steele. And taken away here by Walker, but intercepted. Here's Sam Steele the other way. Sam Steele spins back. Sam Steele. Rimmed it all the way around now. It's Duchesne taking on some heat. Stankoven, what a save. Rebound off the post. And is it in? No. Somehow Stankoven couldn't put it in. How did that not go into the net? He hit the post initially on the rebound. And wow, that is a close one right on the goal line. Stankoven again. Man, he has had some chances. And the face of shock there, he's like, wow. Did I just really miss that? Everyone's up. Shot, it was blocked. And then taking away Bork. One of the Hurricanes went down in the process. Chatfield out muscles Duchesne. And then Chatfield gets to that center. Wow, what a chance by Dallas to get the 1-0 lead. Crowd is still standing, kind of. Everyone got up like that was a goal. That's an icing on the Hurricanes for once, with 1:01 to go. Stankoven, I cannot believe, did not score that. That is probably the closest you can get with scoring without it being a goal. That is insane. 1:01 to go. 7-4. Shots favoring Dallas, or pardon me, Hurricanes are favoring the shot 7-4. Face-off, another win by the Hurricanes on the face-off dots. Robertson is pushed ahead for Wyatt Johnston. Spins, lost the handle, and take it away. Jarvis. Lundqvist, angled hit off. Flipped out of the zone and into the benches. 39.6 to go. .6 left. 19.5% of points from defense. That's lowest in the NHL for the Dallas Stars. 16 goals from rookies. That's second in the NHL, though, for the Dallas Stars. Robertson won the faceoff for Dallas. Wyatt Johnston will clear it out to the blue line, not out. Kotkaniemi sent it deep behind the net. Pressured along the wall was Robinson. And it's moved up. Evgeny Dodonov with 20 seconds left. Splits through. Trying to drop it for Robertson. He got tangled up. 15 seconds left in the first period. Natchez splits through Beck. Natchez moving through with 10 seconds. A shot missed the net wide. 8 seconds to go. Carolina with pressure. Kotkaniemi, the pass in front, was broken up. A scoreless first period here in Dallas. That's the end of the first. 0-0 is your score. We'll have our second intermission coming up next on the NHL and MHS. We'll see you when we get to that intermission report. But it's scoreless here in Dallas so far. 0-0 is your score after 20 minutes of play. We'll be back with more after this. We're back, everybody, and this is a voice you haven't heard in a while. Here's Ben, and he's been gone for a while.
Hello. Yeah, I haven't been on a stream in like I think a year.
Since, like, the playoffs, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I think I was looking back, and you hadn't done a game. You left during, like, the first part of game two, I think, of the uh, the Dallas Stars Colorado series in the playoffs, and that was like your last game, but you had to go whatever before the game started. So I
Uh,
don't know if we really count that, but if you want to, you can.
well, it's been a while anyway.
Yeah, that was in like May or April, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
still a long time.
very long time.
So it's 0-0 right now in Dallas. We had just mentioned before the game started, Tampa Bay was up 2-0, and now they're up. And now they're down. Not down. They are tied at 2 with the Canadiens. As the Canadiens have scored 2 in the second to tie the game at the Bell Center. And we mentioned the Flyers are up 1-0 against the Red Wings. I cannot speak if it depended on my life right now. Apparently, Red Wings. Yeah, those
I
are.
do the same thing when I try to say Buffalo Wild Wings.
And early on in the third, Detroit ties it up 30 seconds into the third period, and they're tied at 1 there as Sherratt ties the game for the Red Wings.
Mm.
So, and I just saw the Red Wings in Dallas for my birthday, so
Oh wow.
this is a post-birthday stream, I guess you could say.
Ah. How old did you turn?
16.
Ah, nice. I've been there for quite a while.
Ah, great. Unk.
I'm an elderly person.
Okay, Unk. Anyways, let's go over the let's go over the stats in that first period. We had 3 penalties actually. Dallas. They say 3 penalties. I don't believe that. That should probably be more penalties. But they say 2 penalties. Okay. Go right ahead. Shots are 7-4, as you previously mentioned. The Dallas Stars are winning around 58% of the faceoffs right now in the game. The power plays 0 for 2 for the Carolina Hurricanes, 0 for 1 for the Dallas Stars. 12-6 the hits favoring the Canes, block shots 5-4 in favor of the Stars, giveaways 5-4 favoring the Hurricanes, and 2-1 takeaways favoring the Hurricanes in their last meeting on November 25th on Thanksgiving, I think.
Right before Thanksgiving.
Right before. Yeah, I don't know. They just keep changing the dates on Thanksgiving. It's too hard to just
Yeah.
keep up. 6-4 win for the Hurricanes. They scored a last-minute goal on a power play. They took a took a penalty late, Dallas, and that would have gone to overtime probably.
Yeah.
And that was a 6-4 win. And now in this game, it's just 0-0. And I was talking to a Stars fan before we got on here, and he just said that the Hurricanes are pretty boring. So, but they've been in talks with J.T. Miller from Vancouver, and he could be a potential trade at the trade deadline. As I believe some tension between the management in Vancouver and J.T. Miller has started to show themselves in the public, and he's probably wanting to trade from the Vancouver Canucks. But the Rangers and the Hurricanes were the top runners in that. Dallas was in there a little bit too, but I believe the last 2 were the Hurricanes and the Rangers in the last, like the front runners in that trade talks for him.
Interesting.
So we didn't have much there in the first period, but Stankoven for Dallas had 2 great chances. First was stopped, and then the rebound was stopped off the post, actually. And then it was on the goal line. It was like just this close to going in, and it was covered up just in time before anything could trickle through. And, yeah, that was probably the closest chance we've had in the game. And then we had a post by Orlov for the Hurricanes. And this has just been a common pattern for Logan Stankoven. He's had chances, and chances. And he either gets literally robbed, highway robbery, or somehow does not score on chances that most people could score on. And it's just been that season for Logan Stankoven. And I don't know what's happened as people continue to use the term snake bitten.
Oh.
You have no clue what
No.
Guys, he hasn't followed hockey since like last year. guys.
Yeah,
Cut
I've
him
been
some
out of it.
slack. Cut him some slack. Um,
I can look at statistics.
yep, yeah. Pull up your ESPN right next to you, and you're like, oh, well, they scored 2 goals. Yeah, very nice.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Did you know that the? Nope, never mind.
Did you know that the Dallas Stars are from Dallas? Guys, I just learned this, guys. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I just figured it out right now.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Jeez.
the Sharks are up 4-1 on the
Jeez.
Predators at the moment.
Wow. Well, Nashville's getting demolished.
Yeah. And that's in the first intermission at the moment,
Wow.
where we are.
Well, we're going to have coverage in February, starting from, I believe, February 12th to the 20th of the Four Nations face-off. Four Nations, the USA, Finland, Sweden, and Canada. And that's going to be the championship game on the 20th. We'll be covering most of those games. We'll hope to have you there, too, as well, as the Four Nations face-off is basically replacing the All-Star game that usually takes place beginning on February 12th. And we're approaching that quite soon here, as we're on the 21st, so less than a month.
Wow.
And now we got to talk about the big story, because we can't leave that big story out. Connor McDavid, the best player in the National Hockey League, has been suspended for 3 games for cross-checking Tyler Myers into the heads of opponents. And Tyler Myers was also suspended for 3 games as well, as he was doing the same as well. But McDavid is out for 3 games, and then the Oilers put out a statement where most people did not like the statement that they made, acting like it was an embarrassment.
Oh. Hmm.
So, it's been. I'm trying to pull up the statement as I'm speaking right now. Try to just tell people the scores.
All right. So let's. So the score right now in the Lightning and the Canadians are still in second intermission. Well, the second intermission just ended, so the third period's about to begin. There, it's still tied at 2.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah. The Rangers are up 2-0 on the Senators, and they're in second intermission currently. The Red Wings and the Flyers are tied at 1 in the third period. And as I had mentioned previously, the Sharks are up on the Predators 4-1 in the first intermission. And in our game, we're tied 0-0 in the first intermission.
Well, I can't pull up the statement because I literally cannot find it. Hold on, I think I have it somewhere.
Would you like me to move on to other scores?
No, I should be there. I found the statement.
Okay.
This is the statement from the Edmonton Oilers following the 3-game suspension of team captain Connor McDavid. This is quote unquote. This is quote: "The Oilers organization is disappointed, and we share in our fans' frustration over the 3-game suspension of our captain Connor McDavid. We support him through this process, and the organization and our fans look forward to having him back in the lineup versus Seattle next week." And some people have just not liked the statement, as I believe there's like a similar statement from another player. This it's just troll comments at this point, from what I see on the top. But some people actually have not liked the statement that they put out for some reason. And
Interesting.
yeah, I guess the Oilers just have a reputation. But that first period of play for Dallas was just basically a bunch of players doing cardio and maybe getting a good scoring chance, working those legs. See if this second period actually gives us some entertainment.
Yes. Well, the Hurricanes tried. They put 7 shots on goal and did some other things.
Jeez. Well, yeah, that's how much time do we have before we get to the...
We have 1 minute.
1 minute and 10 seconds. Okay. I can finish my water before, because my voice was dying in that first.
Oh, boy.
Oh, At least you can help me now. I had to carry that
Yeah.
whole first period of play. Jeez.
Yeah, I can help now.
Uh,
Somewhat.
oh man. So we are about like a minute away from the puck dropping. What do you expect here in the second period?
Um, I expect that the Hurricanes will probably come out very strong,
Mm-hmm.
but then I think the Stars
The
will
Dars.
end up winning. The Dars.
The Dars. Yep. Mm-hmm. The Dars.
The Dars
And-
from Mars, yes.
And this has probably been our most viewed stream in a while in the regular season, so we thank you for watching. I've seen some comments from Dallas fans where I shared the stream, and thank you for watching. With ever watching, we're at 6 viewers right now, and thank you very much. So it's probably been our highest viewed stream in
Yes,
such a
thank you for
long
watching.
time. As our second period's about to start, let's get underway here. Switch it back to the score bug. Nothing much, like previously mentioned. Nothing has happened here for Dallas and the Hurricanes. Bunch of cardio, basically. As I said it
Pretty
a lot
much.
of. Pretty much. That was basically what happened there. Let's talk about Rope Hintz coming back into the lineup for Dallas. He was gone for a couple of games because he had an upper body injury, I believe. And he's back in the lineup. He's on the third line right now. He usually plays with Robertson and on the top line there. He used to play with Robertson, Johnston on that line and centering that line before he got injured. And now Dodonov is on one of the positions, but Johnston's centering that line. Do we see a line change maybe happening here as he's getting back into the game in his first game back after the injury?
Possibly. Could possibly happen. Trying to move back.
0-0.
Wow.
Stars 29-16-1. The Hurricanes 28-16-3. They're identical basically in the points, but the records are almost like the same.
And the score at the moment.
And the score. The score. I mean, you're not wrong though. Are you wrong? I don't think so.
No, I'm not wrong.
Nope. Okay. Stars have generated a lot of shots in their in games they've played this season, including the Hurricanes as well. These are two great teams. 5:04 ozone time for the Hurricanes. Dallas of less than 4 minutes. 15 wins when tied after the first period. Dallas, most in the NHL this season, as a shot from the boards was blocked away by Ottinger and cleared out of the zone as Brent Burns in his own zone. Passes it across, Slavin. Moved it up for Stahl, right wing. Stankoven. Now to Thomas Harley behind the net. Martinuk. And Sam Steele now takes it for Dallas. Flipped out of the zone on his backhand. Cleared out the center and it's sent back in. Ottinger settled it down. Harley was trying to clear it. Blocked away. It was Jordan Stahl, the captain of the Hurricanes, trying to delay him. As Dallas having some trouble again clearing the zone. That's been a struggle here in this game so far. Shots are 8-4 right now. The only shot coming to the Hurricanes is a 3-on-2 crossing the line. Now a 3-on-3 Steele could not make the pass. No icing. Miro Heiskanen behind his own net in the trapezoid. Tried to clear it. Held in by Aho. The centering pass for Svechnikov. Svechnikov centered. Could not get the pass through. And now a 3-on-2 the other way for Dallas. Here come the Stars. Wyatt Johnston to Dodonov. Waiting. And he stopped. Wow, what a great chance there. As on a 3-on-2 rush. Centering pass. Wyatt Johnston couldn't get the shot away. Wow.
They've come out swinging.
At least we had more action in that this like first minute of the second period than all of the first period.
Yeah.
Blake
Tired of cardio.
sent it low for Svechnikov on his backhand. Pass across could not go, and another odd man rush potentially for Dallas. They'll instead just chip it in. Jason Robertson getting to the puck first, and then he lost it as Slavin will pick it up and pass it off the boards. That's going to be an icing here on the Hurricanes. 18:03 to go in the second period, and has some more action here. Were you trying to say something, or your mic cut off?
Hello?
I think your mic cut off for a second.
Oh, okay.
Dodonov was almost. He didn't even get a shot on that. Chatfield was holding his stick there. I don't know if that should have been a penalty or not, or if that was just a great defensive play. But either way, prevents a goal. Basically, if Dodonov just gets that clean shot away, it's either a great save by Kochetkov or it's a 1-0 lead for Dallas. But it's not. Either way, Ben. It's neither of them, actually. Race for the puck. Robinson gets it in the corner. Lundqvist pressuring him. Pass in front, and a backhand missed the net. It was Kotkaniemi with the chance in the slot all alone, and he skied it. Smith, Duchesne, pass into the zone, just chipped it in. That's not going to be no icing, I believe. It is not. Gostisbehere moves it up. Shane Gostisbehere came to Carolina after he left Detroit. He was with Detroit last season. Shot, save made by Kochetkov. Along the boards, it is Blackwell. Blackwell behind the net. Blackwell lost it. Chipped back to Blackwell behind the net. Rimmed it all the way around. There was no one at the point. Thomas Harley tried to move around, but it's cleared out of the zone off the own pass by Blackwell. Taken away by Blackwell again in his own zone as the Stars trying to clear it out of the zone. And they do, but it's going to probably be no icing. Played by Kochetkov, got through the legs of one of the players, Orlov. Harley. Stankoven moved it up, chipped into the zone. Sam Steele. Chatfield gets it again. Steele. And it's held in again by Dallas. Stankoven waiting. He shoots! Save! Off the glove of Kochetkov. Pass across! What a save again! Stankoven again with chances. And he somehow cannot put them home. Sam Steele. Backhand pass. It's probably been the best that Dallas has looked so far in the game. And not held in. Will that be an icing? No, it's not. Waved off.
The Stars are finally done doing cardio.
Probably one chance I can probably name on the top of my head from that first period that was good for Dallas. Here's Wyatt Johnston on his backhand as they re-enter Dallas. Wyatt Johnston behind the net. Taken off the puck by Brent Burns, and now the Hurricanes look to move it up as they've had more chances that I can list off right now. Man, I cannot believe Kotkaniemi missed that net. He was all alone in front of Jake Ottinger, the Stars netminder, and he somehow just missed the net. He just skied it on his backhand.
Wow.
I honestly don't know how he did that. Dodonov. Now it's tied up with Svechnikov with Lindell. Robertson clears it out of the zone. Orlov now race for the puck. It is Johnston, I believe. Johnston. But it's poked away and taken away here by Jackson Blake. More than 5 minutes into the second period, we are still scoreless. I've only have to suffer 25 minutes of this. Ben, you've only had like 5 minutes of play where you've suffered this no scoring. Chatfield. Pass in front. Ben shot save! How in the world? Kochetkov of a huge save. Wow. And Dallas getting some chances now.
The Stars are looking good in this second period.
Gostisbehere. The pass was broken up. Race for the puck. Matt Duchesne. He won't get to it first as it's picked up here by Walker. Pass up to the zone. No icing. It's deflected. Jake Ottinger. They're trying to clear it, and they will. Dallas looks to move it up. Chipped into the zone by Oscar Beck. Stahl. Trying to move it up. Not they still move it up, though, as Natchez moves it up. Natchez pass for Stahl off his stick. Wasn't clean. Lundqvist with the puck will flip it out of the zone. The shots are now 8-7. It was 7-4 when we entered this period. Carolina with only one shot. Walker and a save made by Ottinger. With 13:34 to go. And if we've only had 16 combined shots in this game. We haven't even had double digits for any of these teams in the shot department. Stankoven with so many chances at this point. It's not even funny how he's not scored any of them. Jamie Benn also a great chance He was trying to go 5-hole and a great save by Kochetkov. 13:34 to go. We'll be back with more after this as the Stars and Hurricanes are tied at 0. We're back, everybody, in Dallas, and scoreless. Thoughts on what's happening so far in this period?
Well, so far, the Stars have come out looking pretty good. They came in with 4 shots on goal. They now have 7. The Hurricanes came in with 7, and they now have 9. So the Stars, so far in the second period, have kind of overplayed the Hurricanes just a little bit, maybe.
Scoring chances are even at 6 right now in the game. And we've only had 16 combined shots in the game, which is... So 12 out of the 16 shots as a chance in front right here was taken away there. Nice defensive play by the Dallas Stars to prevent that from happening. Natchez lets it go through, but no one was there to get the puck, and it's centered all the way down. Blumel pursuing, and it's moved up. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. Taken away here by the Hurricanes. They had a wide open man right there, and they couldn't get it through the pass. That's going to be offside at the line. 12:45 to go, or 12:47 to go, pardon me. And we haven't had much here. I know we've been saying that. We've been saying that a lot, but Dallas has had quite a couple of chances here. Good chances, but like literally there hasn't been nothing since then.
Yeah.
Off the boards as Dallas won the face-off. Rope hints, and that's going to be no icing as Heiskanen beat the icing. Aho passes it up, and it's intercepted. It would have been for Svechnikov if that pass had gone through. Stankoven moved up, chipped, blocked away by Chatfield. Steele moves it through. Steele pressured off the puck by Svechnikov. Along the boards with the referees at. Taken away here by the Hurricanes and flipped out of the zone out to center. Lindell plays it up through the middle. Stankoven, backhand pass through the middle. Rope Hintz was trying to get through, and there's a whistle here. Might have been
a power play.
Might have been played via high stick, or was it offside? There's a penalty upcoming, though. It's a power play for Dallas.
Ah, so I was right.
Yeah, because you're pulling up ESPN.com. That's why. That's why you know you're right. You just want to act like you're right. Slashing is the call. Svechnikov trying to cover the camera, too. That's the funny part. He's covering it with his stick. He's trying to cover the camera with his stick, his blade of the stick. Duchesne, Miro Heiskanen, Johnston, Robertson, and Ben on this power play. Carolina won the faceoff and cleared all the way out of the zone. Stars have struggled in home ice on the power play. Almost given away there. Oh, my. That was brutal. Oh, that was a weird play there, and I don't know what happened. That was just weird.
Oh.
But Dallas will get possession again. Miro Heiskanen moves it up for Johnston. Johnston, pass for Duchesne. Pass for Ben was off his skate. And they'll look to move it up. Here come the Hurricanes, 3-on-2, shorthanded. There's a delayed call coming up to Dallas as Ben got a penalty. So the power play is going to be 4-on-4 right now. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. As Ben basically negated the power play. I don't know what he did. It's probably something.
I did?
No, not you. You're not on the ice.
Oh, I was about to say.
Ben's his last name is your first name.
There's another. Oh, okay. I just realized.
You gotta be kidding me. Hooking on Jamie Benn. And if a minute and 17, we're gonna have 4-on-4. And around like 43 seconds of power play time for the Canes again.
And ESPN crashed.
And ESPN crashed. Oh, we'll go to NHL.com where you can get the actual stats.
Good point.
Off the face-off one here. 4-on-4 hockey to play with more than 1 minute of it. Walker. It is along the boards, was moved out by Jarvis to center. Pass for Aho. Aho trying to get some speed. But taken away. Stankoven with the puck. Moved it up. Dropped it off from Hintz. Stankoven 3-on-2 potentially. Stankoven trying to feed it out in front. Hintz on his backhand, couldn't chip it through. Stankoven couldn't get the puck, but it comes up the center for Lundqvist, and it's played up. Logan Stankoven again. 6 goals on the season. 17 assists as a rookie. His first rookie year. Played last year, but didn't qualify as much as games to be considered as a rookie in the regular season as he came late. Shot was blocked out in front. Came to Ottinger, and he covers it. 10:29 to go in the second period. Give you an update on what's going on in the National Hockey League. It was 2-0 Rangers against Ottawa. And then a hard-fought effort right there. Matt Rempe gets a goal, and it's 3-0 Rangers. And they're around like 4 or 5 points out of a wild card spot as that shot by Brent Burns missed the net wide. 20 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Harley, pressured. Goes back for Miro Heiskanen. 10 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Then a power play for the Hurricanes. Duchesne trying to cut through. Chips it through. Slavin. Duchesne. Centered. No one was there. Now a power play for around 40 seconds for the Hurricanes. Because of the Ben's penalty. Not you, but Jamie Benn. I should just clarify it's Jamie Benn. Ben's his last name. Yours is first name. He has two N's, not two Bens. Natchez drops it off. Jarvis. Aho. Gossesbear poked out of the zone. Shorthanded. Colin Blackwell. He's in. Shorthanded. He's stopped. And then the net dislodged. Oh, my.
Wow.
And then Kochetkov looks like he's in a bit of distress there. He might be a little bit hurt there off that play. Blackwell just ran out of space. Nice save there. Wow. Well, now we got some action here.
Yeah.
So Dallas will have a face-off in the Carolina zone. So a nice save there by Kochetkov. Shots are now 9-8. 12 seconds remaining on the power play for Carolina, and Blackwell shaking his head on the bench. Like, really, how did I not score that?
Dallas needs to take advantage of this here.
They have an offense, or it was not an offensive face-off. It comes out of the zone because I guess they dislodged the net. So I guess, I don't know what the face-off placements are, the rules for that. Power play is over for the Canes. They're 0 for 3 on it. Shot was blocked out in front of the net. Jimmy Benn is out of the box. Here's Maverick Bourque to Ben. Ben moving in, and he could not get the shot away as he was disrupted by Chatfield. Given away. Bourque to Ben, and he shot it wide. And is out of play. Dallas now getting some momentum. Colin Blackwell, shorthanded, had a chance to get the 1-goal lead for Dallas. Big save by Kochetkov on his 8th stop of the night. as we're still scoreless more than halfway through the game. 9:02 to go in the second. We'll be back with more after this. We're back in Dallas, everybody. 9:02 to go in the second period. We've had some chances in this second period, mostly favoring Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a very, most part, uneventful game. No goals so far in this game. And all around the National Hockey League, there's a bunch of goals, but we have none. So I think we got one of the tighter defensive games of the night.
Yes. Actually, it's the only game tonight where a goal hasn't been scored yet.
Wow. Your only stats are you can find them on ESPN.com by Ben, because that's his outlet for his stats.
That is my specialty. The Sharks are up 5-1 on the Predators now.
Jeez. 3-on-2
thing
disrupted for the Hurricanes. Go ahead.
The shots on goal for the Sharks are 11, and then for the Predators, it's 17. That's kind of crazy.
Wow. Stahl and now Duchesne forced a turnover. Pass for Lundqvist. He'll flip it out to the blue line and held in. Held in by Stahl. And then it's cleared out to center. And it's sent back into the Hurricane zone where Brent Burns fell down while he took the pass. That's going to be icing on the Hurricanes. 8:24 to go in the second period. And Brent Burns just fell out of nothing.
He just fell for no reason?
He just fell. I mean, ice is slippery. I get it, but...
Yeah.
Jeez, it's very snowy outside. I just looked outside. See if we get some more snow. Because Texas is just getting snow for some reason. This is a miracle.
Yeah.
Off the face-off one here by the Hurricanes, but forced a turnover by Dallas. Robertson will backhand it around. Brent Burns intercepted it. Along the boards of Donov came to Robertson. What a save! Kochetkov with the glove. Robbed Robertson on the slot, and now the shots are even at 9. Wow.
Stars are really trying to do something here, but haven't really converted on much.
They really got to take advantage of it and convert on it, though.
Yeah.
18 combined shots in the game. Dallas has played a better second period here. They have 5 shots, and the Hurricanes have only, I believe, 2. Shot from the board, save made by Kochetkov, and finally we're at the double digits. Jason Robertson was on a 5-game point streak, and he could have made it 6 on that chance that he had. Would have been a goal if Kochetkov didn't make that save. Miro Heiskanen with the puck. Shots are 10-9 favoring the Stars now. They finally favored the shots, and it's been a very Dallas second period. They've been pretty good in the second. Along the boards, battled for. Comes free. Aho moved it up. Pass from Blake. He'll pay it back to Orlov. And Aho will chip it in. Harley will regather for Dallas. Backhand pass for Steele. Steele moves it up onside. Rope. Hint's shot was blocked. He had some speed there. He found an opening. Now Natchez the other way. Martin Natchez pass. Onside, they say. Pass for the backdoor feed was disrupted. Been a very defensive game, and that's another example why Lyubushkin couldn't get the pass there. There's an odd man rush for Dallas. Stankoven waiting along the boards. Stankoven spins. Goes back to Lyubushkin. Waits, delays, he shoots. Wide of the goal. Stankoven couldn't get it from a tough angle. Rope Hintz couldn't hold it in, and it's cleared out of the zone. Ottinger plays it. 6:35 to go in the second period. A broken stick on the ice slows down the puck, but it's still cleared out by Dallas. Chipped across the ice for Necas. And now Slavin holds up and waits. Slavin passes it for Burns. And now the Hurricanes onside. Necas circles behind the net. Necas waiting. Necas for Slavin. Slavin waiting. His shot saved. There's a big rebound and out in front, but no one could get it. Blackwell with speed. The pass was disrupted. Over the hand of Blumel. He was trying to glove it down to get possession. But he could not. But Blumel gets it again. Blumel moves it up. Oscar Beck will chip it into the corner. Oscar Beck. Backhand pass around. Carolina will get to it first. They'll go for a line change. Dallas. And they get the puck here and regather it. Jimmy Benn disrupted as he had two Hurricanes on him. Slavin will send it in. Roslovic's out there on the ice. He has 17 goals this season. He leads the team in that many goals. Bork gets through Orlov. Bork gets taken down by the goalie. No penalty. Wow. Kochetkov was out of the net. Bork was going to beat him to it, but then Bork gets taken down by Kochetkov, and nothing was called. But we had an earlier penalty as it's given away. Here was a shot was stopped, or it might have been deflected. There was an out of play, but it was deflected to the corner, and now that one goes out of play. What the heck was that? Is my reaction to that. Kochetkov was going for the puck, and he took down Bork, and somehow that wasn't a penalty. He gets, flipped. Wow. 5:06 to go, and another time I'm going to tell you is scoreless before we go to commercial. We're back with more after this. Back in Dallas, still scoreless. 5:06 remaining in the second period. Dallas and Carolina are scoreless right now. Two of the best teams in the National Hockey League. Dallas, one of the best in the West. And the Carolina Hurricanes, one of the best in the East. Multiple chances by Dallas, but Kochetkov has come out big. There's multiple of them. So we've seen most of those chances. Stankoven off the post and somehow did not go in. Was probably the closest one we've seen so far in the game. And then Kochetkov went way all the way out and took down Borka, which I'm still shocked that's not a penalty. If someone could give me an explanation why that's not a penalty, please tell me, or it might be my biasness. Face-off one, Chatfield from the point, deflected it, goes behind the net for Stahl. Martinuk settles it down. Martinuk, a backhand pass couldn't go, is deflected away, and Rope Hintz will move it up. Rope Hintz will chip it into the zone. Stankoven racing with Orlov. Stankoven, Chatfield, someone lost their stick. Lyubushkin, a shot, save made. There's a big rebound there, and no one could get it. Stankoven Steele were out there, I believe, in front of the net. Taken away here. Stankoven lost it. 11 points this month for Jordan Stahl. 6 goals and 5 assists. Stankoven, some good numbers there by the veteran. Slavin with the puck. Moved it up for Aho. Sebastian Aho moves it in. Svechnikov. Svechnikov driving to the goal. Waiting on his backhand. Still waiting with the puck at the blue line. Svechnikov lost it. Svechnikov again. Goes back to the point for Brent Burns. A shot save. Just wide open from the point. He gets a shot through. Nothing has happened. No goals, nothing. It has been one of those type of games. You could label this one of the most boring games for Dallas this season so far. I guess this is how the 2000s, 90s hockey was. Where it was just scoreless for a long time, or just 1 goal, 2 goal wins. Or 2-1 stuff. We have had no goals so far. Held in by Burns, a shot through the net. Could not go. The shots are now 11-10 in favor of the Hurricanes. Slavin from the point. His shot blocked out in front. Jimmy Benn was trying to get to the puck. Burns' stick fell out of his hands. Benn moves it up for Bork. Bork trying to stretch it up, could not, for Matt Duchene. Bork gets the puck back again. Jimmy Benn. Pass could not go for Duchene. Aho. Pass across. Miro Heiskanen. Miro Heiskanen took him down. Number 63 for the Hurricanes. Gostisbehere. His shot. Flubbed towards the goal. Bouncing puck and is covered by Ottinger. 3:05 remaining in the second period. And Ben joined again. What the heck? Our color commentator is having probably some technical issues over here. 12-10 shots favoring the Hurricanes. 22 combined shots. Now we've stepped it up in a little bit on the shot count here in this second period. 3:05 remaining. Here in Dallas at American Airlines Center. Dallas, Texas experiencing some cold weather, so the ice should probably be really good right now since it's very, very cold over there in Dallas. I believe they got some snow. It's below freezing from what I heard. And not Kochetkov. I've mistaken Kotkaniemi and Kochetkov so much times. It's not even funny. Kotkaniemi got kicked out of the face-off circle, and Robinson could not win the face-off as he replaced Kotkaniemi, but he held it in at the blue line. And the Stars were trying to clear it. Lundqvist gave it away. Natchez across. Kotkaniemi shot, scores! The Hurricanes on the board first. 1-0 they lead. Lundqvist with chances to clear it out of the zone. That first chance off the face-off could have gotten it. His second chance right here. He got pressured, and then a very nice shot by Kotkaniemi. And the Hurricanes strike first with 2:53 to go in the second period. And now we have a goal on the board, and man, is that just deflating for Dallas. 2 failed clearance attempts by Lundqvist results in the goal, 8th of the season for Kotkaniemi. That was the second straight game with a goal. And Dallas looking to respond. Harley moves it up. Here's Blackwell. Stars trailing 1-0. Blackwell driving to the goal. Blackwell centered. Tough angle shot couldn't go. Was blocked out in front. Almost gave it away. Orlov with the puck. 2:25 to go in the second. A late goal here in the second. Now has the Hurricanes up 1-0. As Kotkaniemi is pressuring Lyubushkin. You could kind of say that was kind of a hook there. But they don't make the calls. They're just battling for the puck. 2:08 to go in the second period. Stankoven almost stole it away. Would have been a 2-on-1 the other way. That deflected out of play. 2:03 to go. And the Hurricanes up 1-0 on Not so nice plays by Lundqvist to try to get out of the zone. And a very nice shot by Kakaniemi. The screen out in front by one of the Hurricanes. Got it through. Stars win the face-off. Heiskanen tried to send it in deep, but his stick broke. Stankoven with the chance. Passes it. Steal. Heiskanen held in at the blue line. Heiskanen dancing. Martinuk. There's a broken stick for Martinuk. He doesn't have a stick. Steal. Stars trying to take advantage of it. Heiskanen. Backhand pass. Heiskanen gets it again and gets cleared out of the zone. Man. Another failed attempt. Stars trying to re-enter. There's just a blockage at the blue line by the Hurricanes, and they just cannot enter cleanly. Stars have had struggles here in trying to get out of the zone and getting into the zone. Svechnikov with the puck again. Svechnikov center for Aho. He shoots. It was blocked. And it's sent back in by the Hurricanes. 1:07 to go in the second period. 1-0 Hurricanes. It's not scoreless for once. But the Stars are trailing right now as Burns will go get it. Burns, not a Slavin. Stars would probably benefit from a goal late in the period because they have 20 minutes after this to try to tie the game. Harley moves it up with 40 seconds to go in the period. Harley moves through. Harley, the shot was blocked. Harley gets it again. It was blocked again. Comes to Duchesne. Duchesne, the pass in front. Missed the net. Good chance. Matt Duchesne with a setup. Held in at the line by Jimmy Benn. 24 seconds to go. Duchesne leaves it. Harley. Harley. Shot. Deflected wide. 17 seconds to go. Jimmy Benn with the puck in the corner. Jimmy Benn back to the point. 12 seconds left. They got to hold it in, and Harley misplayed it. Man, that is frustrating for Dallas for sure. Back into the zone with 5 seconds to go. Dallas needs a quick one. Shot! Missed the net wide. Labushkin, and that's going to end the period as a good chance at the buzzer was stopped. Man. Dallas generated some chances at the end, but the only goal in the period coming off Kakaniemi's stick. One of two teams, Dallas, with no wins after trailing after 2 periods. They're only down by 1. But man, this does not look good for Dallas. That stat that connects the only other team that have not won past or when trailing after 2 periods. So Dallas will have to find a goal or two to try to win this one. Hurricanes trying to hold on to a 1-0 lead. So we'll be back with our intermission report for the third period, and that's going to be an interesting one for sure. Third period will be coming up next after our intermission report. We'll be back with more after this. We're back, everybody, in the second intermission report. It's a 1-0 lead for the Carolina Hurricanes. Lundqvist could not clear the puck out for Dallas, and that's why the Dallas Stars gave up that goal. Lundqvist had 2 chances to get it out, could not, and leads to the goal off the turnover. And it just felt like this kind of game where there's a mistake, they're gonna capitalize on it. It's just gonna be that one mistake where they capitalize on it. And now Dallas, who have not come back and won a game. Hold on, I have the official stat here. Let's see. When trailing after 2 periods, Dallas is 0-12-0.
Wow.
No overtime wins, no regulation wins, and regular losses. So,
Wow. So they just straight up lose.
yeah, they just straight up lose, and that I feel like now they have to just.
I mean, it's not like this game is out of reach.
Not out
It's
of
just-
reach, but for sure there's a need to get some more drive into the net, and
Right.
more need some goals for Dallas.
And the Stars' problem is they've had opportunity to do things and they just haven't capitalized on it.
That exactly. That's been that kind of night for Dallas. Haven't been getting goalied again by Kochetkov, and this is just wow. Yeah, it's shocking. If you want to hear my bias stuff, let me know. The chat, let me know. Whoever watching, do you want to hear my biased thoughts, or you want to keep it simply unbiased? Because I don't know if I'm hiding it with my emotion or my voice, but I don't know if I'm hiding it well. But let's go over the scores. If anyone says anything in chat, we'll see. 5-3 the Sharks leading the Nashville Predators, as Nashville's now making a game again. Rempe scored, as we previously mentioned. The Rangers up 3-0 there. And then they got all feisty as a goal was disallowed there. They said it was a no goal, and everyone just started fighting and going chaos, as Shesterkin kind of got injured on that play too for the Rangers, and I believe they won that game 5-0. As you said. I'm just taking your word for it. And then Igor Shesterkin fought one of the players. The goalie fought one of the players. That is insane. Wow, we missed a good game in the Rangers.
Yeah.
Ottawa.
Yeah.
What a fight.
It ended final 5-0. Yeah.
Wow. Igor Shesterkin. I don't know if they're going to get a fine on him or anything. The Senators are 24-19-4. They're in a playoff spot right now. But they lost 5-0 to the Rangers that are trying to get back in the wild card race. That East wild card race is insane. Ovechkin is less than like 20 goals away from passing Wayne Gretzky of the all-time scoring record of 894 goals. He's trying to pass it this season. He's at 874, 875. I'd have to check. But he's there, and he's getting closer and closer and closer to that record. And they're playing right now, the Washington Capitals, so let's see if anything's going to happen here for Ovi.
Yeah, the Capitals and Oilers are currently tied 1-1.
He has 21 goals to 895 most career NHL goals. And, yeah, that is going to be something if we see another Ovechkin goal. Because it's this January. It's January. We need to see something here for Ovechkin. He's been pretty good this season as well. And he basically broke his foot, and he still came back, and came back like in a month or 2 later.
Wow.
So that's let's go over the goal. If you go on the NHL.com website, Ben, you'll see like a goal visualizer, and it'll show you what the goal looked like.
Ah, okay.
So at 17:07 of the second period, with less than 3 minutes left in the second, 1-0 Carolina. Jesperi Kotkaniemi with the goal, his 8th of the season. Natchez' 37 assists. It was a snapshot that beats Ottinger. Glove side and a 1-0 lead for the Hurricanes there as Niels Lundqvist just couldn't get it out. Number 5 of Dallas had 2 chances to get it out and gave it up too much times and just beats Ottinger clean. That's a goal there by the Hurricanes. Gets them a 1-goal lead. And this felt like a kind of an old school hockey game where it's not that much goal scoring here and it's more, defensive. No one can get into the zone cleanly. It's felt like that kind of game. Game where the Dallas Stars used to play at Reunion Arena back in the 90s, where they won the Stanley Cup in 1999, went back to the Cup final in 2000. Felt like that kind of style of a game here, where it's just defensive, and it has to be a mistake where something happens. But what do you think Dallas needs to do in this third period? They have to score. I mean,
well, what Dallas has to do is they have to take advantage of the opportunities that they get. That's what they've struggled with so far in this game, and that if they can do that, they have a chance.
Right now, they're trailing 1-0 to Carolina. 5:31 until our third period will start. You want to go over the scores? I don't know if we went over all the scores or not.
So the Predators made it interesting with the Sharks. It's now 5-3.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, that's pretty much it.
Jeez.
The Red Wings lost to the Flyers 2-1 in overtime. And the Canadiens beat the Lightning 3-2. And those are all the scores so far, pretty much. And our game is 1-0, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the scores so far in NHL.
So it's Texas Rangers night here in Dallas. So that might explain why there hasn't been that much hockey played here.
Okay.
I know you don't like the Texas Rangers.
No, not at all.
Oh, great. Well, I'm not going to say anything because we'll lose viewership. 3-2 Canadiens won over the Lightning. And then there was a 1-0 lead for the Oilers. Pradas moves through on a 2-on-1 pass across. And a tie game. Tom Wilson. That's in the first intermission. Over there in Edmonton, Alberta. At Rogers Place. And I already lost a viewer. There you go, Ben. There we go. Canadiens took the lead with 2:15 left in the third and won the game 3-2. 24-19-4 the record now. Flyers in overtime against the Red Wings. 30 seconds left. A 2-on-1. It's Farabee cutting through, and he gets the game winner. And it barely just slid through. Wow. 26 seconds to go in overtime over there. They win it 2-1 in overtime. All these points matter in the East. Flyers with 50 points. They're behind the Canadiens by 2 points. But they have 4 teams ahead of them. Rangers getting back. Blue Jackets, Bruins out of there in the hunt. Canadiens and Senators with the wild card spots right now. And they're only a point behind the Lightning, the Ottawa Senators. So if Ottawa wins their next game and the Lightning lose their next one, Ottawa's going to be in the third place spot in the division. And that's insane. I wasn't expecting another down year, and now they've stepped it up. Finally, the expectations might be growing into a playoff spot. Maybe playoffs for Ottawa. We'll see if that happens or not for the Ottawa Senators. Any thoughts in that second period? What was that second period like?
Well, the Stars started strong when the second period started, and they got some shots on goal, and they had some opportunities, but they didn't capitalize on any of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then towards the end, the Hurricanes, they got a chance, and they capitalized on it, and that might be the difference in this game.
For sure.
And that's how the second period went.
It sounds so awkward. Well, Dallas in their locker rooms trying to figure out a way to tie the game and win the game. Hurricanes just trying to hold on. Stars fan, I want them to win every game, but that's not possible, guys. Come on now. Let's be realistic, guys. Come on. Let's be realistic now, guys. They're not going to win every single game. I wish, but Stars like to suffer. like to suffer their fans at least. Ugh. Hmm. My thing was behind on the intermission thing, so I was resetting the stream. So we'll see if we're behind a lot or we're not behind a lot. We'll see.
What does the time say left in intermission?
Like a minute left, and it was showing 5 minutes over here. I was like, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yep. Well.
So we have just a small difference. We have a 4-minute delay.
Yeah, just small difference, guys. Just small difference. 4-minute delay. Yeah, give us a moment. 4-minute delay. And everyone's coming back. Everyone's coming back. Everyone leaves for intermission. We're just that bored in intermission. Yeah, I don't know what to do in intermission. No. We need some suggestions. How do we make intermission reports fun?
Yeah, what do we do?
What do we do?
Help.
Help. Yeah. Yeah, scream for help. And if anyone's wondering why there hasn't been any highlights on the NHS2 channel, CapCut is now not available anymore because TikTok got banned, and they haven't brought back CapCut yet. So
yeah,
they brought back TikTok, but they've never brought back CapCut. So
yeah, they brought back TikTok in like 12 hours.
Like if people deleted the app, oh, I feel bad for you. You can't even re-download it. Well, that sucks because I never used TikTok. So
I never had it in the first place. So.
I never had it either. So we're in that spot where it was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, don't really care.
Yeah. That's what the spot.
But why did CapCut get?
Because they're affiliated with TikTok and blah 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 whatever.
Ah, okay.
So I don't know why it's not working. And
you know what I would tell them? Did you know that school is affiliated with TikTok?
Yeah, get rid of that.
Get rid of that.
Every school district in the world is affiliated with TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Just get rid of those. Okay, we finally get a comment. Oh my god, it's been forever since we got a comment. Let's talk about this. I still hate the current Stars uniforms compared to the old school 99 jerseys, and I've been a fan since day one, and refuse to get the stupid bright green. I just wear my 99 Medano or Hatcher jersey. And you can pull up the 1999 jerseys compared to the jerseys now, so you can see.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice rebrand, I guess. I like the older logo and the older jerseys. Those look really nice. But, I mean, the logo's not that bad. It's not that bad. The jerseys could be better. I say the blackout ones look better than the original ones. Yeah, I don't think you're the only one in that boat where people prefer the older jerseys. And he just responded, "No, it's bad, lol."
The blackout jerseys look nice.
The blackout jerseys do look nice, but I mean, the older ones were nicer. I
agree.
I think people hold those jerseys better because it's a better design, and we won the cup in them. So,
yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you remember the jerseys where you wear the whenever you win a cup. But the third period's about to start. What do we expect here for Dallas and the Hurricanes?
Well, what do I expect? I don't know what to expect anymore.
Yeah.
Probably more defense, honestly.
Dallas will have to find a way to get a goal to tie it. It's like comparing a 1984 Honda to Ferrari. You just don't do that.
No, you don't.
Wow, that is quite a comparison.
Yeah. Wow. Where did that come from?
I don't know, but that was a very nice comparison.
Yeah.
That shot deflected out of play with 30 seconds into the third period. Wow. I mean, I didn't know the jersey was that bad for Dallas. Nowadays. I mean, I do get it, though. The older ones were better.
Yeah, I agree.
But I feel like the bright green now stands out the arena more. With the bright green, I guess you could see more of... It stands out more compared to like the older games. Like if you watch older games of the Dallas Stars, which I do a lot because I'm a Dallas Stars fan. Duh.
Of course.
Here's a 2-on-1 moving in. Stankoven shoots and was blocked. I guess they're not gonna let me talk. They might be scoring a goal when I'm trying to talk or whatever. But if you look at older games, you can see like the crowd. I guess it's like more darker in there because everyone just doesn't have a jersey back then. I guess, or wearing darker colors because the jerseys were darker colors back then. Stankoven goes back to the point for Miro Heiskanen. Moving it around now. Steele. Now Stankoven behind the net. Pressured by Burns. Stankoven spins. Centered. Rope Hintz off the outside of the net. Goes back to the point. Held in. Deflected off a stick. To the corner it goes. Stankoven. Stankoven waiting. Goes to Heiskanen. Heiskanen waiting. Heiskanen pressured by Aho. Heiskanen still delaying with the puck. That could have been called a hook, and it's not. It's held in by Johnston, though. And held in the line by Steele as a shot. Missed the net wide. Stars getting some offensive zone time, which they desperately need, and they need a goal right here. Johnston. That was 50 seconds of O-zone time for Dallas. But nothing much out of that, and then they get an icing. Hurricanes ice the puck right after that. Wow. Yeah, but I do get it. The older jerseys were much more appealing, I guess.
Yes.
But I have never seen a fan not complain, but disagree with the jersey that they have now until this kind person came into the chat. I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know these jerseys nowadays were just that hated for some people, and I do get it. Off the face-off, one here. Well, you can blame the owner, Tom G, for replacing the logo on the jerseys, and Reebok as well. Harley. Shot by Robertson, might have hit the outside of the post on a turnaround shot. Centering pass out in front, taken away here. I'll get to that comment in a second. I'm just trying to commentate the game. If I became a millionaire and bought the team, that my first executive order, I would broadcast live of a turkey taking a dump on them. I get compliments from people at games saying the 99 ones are better. Wow, a turkey taking a dump.
So the first comment, I think...
3-on-2 though. Shot Natchez, glove saved by Ottinger. That is a very... Wow.
So,
I don't even know.
where do you get the turkey? Because I would like one.
A turkey, wow. A turkey taking a dump on them. Wow. You find out,
Why a turkey though?
I don't know, but that might be my all-time favorite comment of ever on these streams. Shot.
Thank you for bringing life to the comment section.
He said, "Why not a turkey?"
Well, I guess why not? Yeah, sure, why not?
Oscar Beck, and now it's moved up for Hintz, and Hintz was out of the reach. Orlov will clear it out of the zone. Blackwell. I'm just looking at the chat because I'm just more interested in seeing what else he will say as 3 minutes have passed by here in the third period.
Would that be the Thanksgiving stream? Would that?
I guess. Chatfield shot, missed the net wide. And a big hit there. And it's moved up, and Dallas just cannot move it cleanly. Natchez 3-on-2, pass on side, shot, missed the net wide. Dallas is not entering their zone cleanly, but I was going to say a turtle, but meh, turkeys need love these days. A turtle taking a dump. That just makes more questions happen.
Yeah.
Duchesne behind the net. Ben waiting. Ben to Lindell at the point. His shot deflected. Wide of the goal.
I mean, if you did a turkey, you could do like a Thanksgiving live stream, and you could do like him taking a dump on the turkey, and then you fire up the grill, and the turkey goes away.
And we fire up those jerseys too with the sounds of it.
Yeah. The turkey has a new seasoning this year.
Bright Dallas Stars green that is hated.
Yeah.
Offside on Dallas as a shot went off by Bork. That's perfect. I love it. Orlov with a big hit on Blackwell. Blackwell went down. It was a huge hit. Huge collision. Stars at 15:56 to go. Shots are even at 14. We haven't gotten at 20 shots at all. That is crazy. And it's a tough schedule for Dallas because they play the Hurricanes here. They on Friday they also play on ESPN, but they play against the Vegas Golden Knights, who have been really good in the West. That deflected into the zone, no icing. They didn't go out of play either. Centering pass as one of the Stars went down on the corner. Comes out of the zone and cleared out the center. Smith moves it up for Rope Hintz, who backhands it into the zone. Kuchetkov plays it. I've had the speaker on the whole time if we've heard a goal. And this guy just said, "Oh wait, I have a better idea," and he did an evil laugh in the chat. Oh God.
Oh Lord.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Smith backhands it into the zone. I'll try to continue commentating. I'm just gonna see if anything happens here. Stars need a goal. Stars need a goal to tie as a turnover here. Robertson takes advantage. Robertson. Now to Johnston in the corner. Robertson chips it. Robertson with the puck. Robertson. Shot save made. Rebound still loose. It comes in front. And it's cleared all the way down the length of the ice where it's going to be an icing. And Jarvis is in a little bit of pain here as Smith. Oh, got the stick around the ribs, or maybe the maybe in his stomach, or maybe the below his stomach. Oh,
that's gonna be painful.
Oh my! But he's on the bench in distress. See if he gets out of the game or not. Maybe he goes back on the ice. We'll see if that's just a side effect there. 3-on-2 the other way for the Hurricanes, though, as they move on outside. Rimmed all the way around, taken away by Dallas. They'll look to move it up. Wyatt Johnston moves it up for Evgeny Dodonov. And it's taken away off Dodonov's stick. Dallas has not been clean on their zone entries. Blake left it in the middle. Backhand save! Ottinger, who has been almost perfect tonight, but you needed to be perfect all night, basically, in this game. It's been one of those kinds of games. It's Dallas just taking a little bit to take on the ice. Harley rimmed it all the way around. Not held in. It's cleared out the zone. And it deflected off the bench. So that's going to be whistled down with 14:02 to go. Dallas hasn't had much here.
Yeah, it's looked like about the first 2 quarters did.
Quarters?
Periods. Excuse my
you always
football language.
Oh, football. Yeah, the Texans got eliminated.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the Lions got upset.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The Redskins. I'm not calling them the Commanders.
Nobody does.
No one does, anyways. Rope Hintz is out there. He has 19 goals. He leads the team in them. This is his first game back. Wouldn't it be poetic if he gets the goal to tie this game in his first game back from injury? Harley moves it in. Thomas Harley moves through. Thomas Harley got taken down. That should have probably been a penalty. Maybe that could have been a trip. Unless he just fell down himself. Natchez waiting. Taken from behind by Harley as he get back on the play. He never said his idea. That's what I'm wondering. Is a shot deflected wide of the goal?
Either it's taking that long or he left.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep peeking at it. Burns.
That plan cannot be that devious.
Oh my. It's like a whole paragraph. Yes, I did. He left for a second, so we'll see if you'll type it out for us. Heiskanen with the puck. Lindell. Stars have 13 minutes left. They haven't won a game when trailing after 2 periods. Ben dropped it off for Duchesne. Duchesne to the front. Save made. Rebound shot wide. Oh, wow. What a good chance by Dallas, as Duchesne has been setting up most of those chances for Dallas. Ben with the puck. Pressure Duchesne. Duchesne with the puck now. Duchesne across. Bork off the post. Bork again. He shoots and he missed the net. How did that not go into the net? How in the world? 2 posts by Dallas. Both of them by rookies. Everyone got up like that was a goal.
Wow.
Wow. Duchesne, a nice setup again. Duchesne driving to the goal in front. Ben waiting. Shot. Missed the net wide. Everyone is standing in the building. Goes back to the point. Labushkin. Pass. Duchesne. That should have been a penalty. There's a delayed penalty upcoming to the Hurricanes. Stars have all the momentum, and it's touched up. Wow. What a sequence.
Wow, that was... And once again, the Stars couldn't capitalize.
Another post by Dallas, and it's going to be a power play. All that momentum needs to convert here on this power play for sure. How did Maverick Bork not score there?
Yeah, that's been the story of the game so far for Dallas.
Let's see this chance again. Oh. I don't know if that was a good angle for me. That was low quality for me. Let's see. Slowed down. Right off the post. Wow. And people are just sitting there like it's nothing. Wow. Everyone was standing in the building, and now they're going to have something else to stand for. Power play for Dallas. Can they tie the game? We'll be back with more after this. We're back in the grandest of years at the American Airlines Center in Dallas with my partner and comrade, Ben.
Comrade. Yes.
Ben gets a cross-check there, interfered with, and a 2-on-1 shorthanded for the Hurricanes. Pass in front, could not go out of the reach. Not a great way to start a power play. That's the second time that's happened on a power play for Dallas, and I look to settle it down. 0 for 2 on the power play. They need one here. Johnston moves in. Jamie Benn pressured at the line. Hintz. Heiskanen held it in. Here's Hintz. Hintz across. Robertson the shot. Save. Oh, my. Dallas is now taking control of the game a little bit here.
A little bit. But can they
A
convert
little.
a goal?
They need a goal. All this time of not scoring is need to stop. Hintz. The pass across from Robertson. Didn't get all of it, but if he did, he probably could have scored there. Dallas needs to win a face-off, though, and set it up. And have a lot of time setting it up as well. As off the face-off one here. Johnston waiting. Johnston centered. Hintz save. Rebound denied. Jimmy Benn goes back to the point. Miro Heiskanen pass across. Johnston broke his stick. Wow. Slavin moves it up. Slavin waiting. He shoots wide of the goal. Jimmy Benn the other way for Dallas. A minute left to go on the power play. Jimmy Benn waiting. Jimmy Benn with the puck. Benn waiting. Benn driving to the net, was poked off his stick by Chatfield. Hintz now to Benn. Benn now to Hintz. 50 seconds to go. Benn with Hintz. Hot potato with them. Hintz goes back to the point for Heiskanen. Heiskanen across. Robertson. Back to Heiskanen. Back to Hintz. Across it goes for Heiskanen. Back to Hintz again. To Heiskanen again. Now it's for Johnston. Pass. Could not go for Benn. Benn now back to Johnston. Now to Heiskanen. He shoots. It was blocked. Heiskanen now to Hintz. Now to Robertson. Robertson waiting. Open room. In front. It was blocked the pass. Stars trying to get in the corner. 15 seconds to go. Held in by Heiskanen. Across it goes for Jimmy Benn. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Benn settles it down. Heiskanen waiting. Across it goes for Benn. Benn. Back to Heiskanen. In front, Hintz denied rebound. Oh, what a save on Johnston. You've got to be kidding me. He lost his stick on the process as well, the goalie.
Wow.
You've got to be kidding me. They're at 21 shots now. Dallas
crazy.
it is on fire right now. Johnston is in. Johnston on the outside waits, delays, in front, on the goal line, they score! Dallas has tied it up. They finally get the goal to tie the game. And it's 1-1. Thomas Harley ties the game at 1. And finally, with less than 10 minutes to go, Dallas has found a way to tie it. What a play by Wyatt Johnston. All the patience in the world. Thomas Harley puts it in and ties the game at 1. Wow. Now we got a tie game now.
Yep.
Wow.
The Stars finally converted on something.
That's the first goal in 8 games for Thomas Harley. That shot was blocked on the way through. Here's Walker. Walker driving to the goal in front. They score.
Oh.
The Hurricanes get the goal right back, and they make it a 2-1 lead. Wow, what a response by the Hurricanes. Went
Well,
off
now
a skate.
the game's exciting.
Wow.
That's got to be crushing for the Stars.
That's a very, very good responding shift there. It went off Thomas Harley skating in, and he is frustrated with himself.
Yeah, could imagine.
Oh, that could, ooh, would that be ruled as a kicking motion? I don't think so. Kakanyemi puts it in, or no, it's not Kakanyemi, pardon me. I don't even know this player. Sean Walker, I think, put it in. And Pete DeBoer is looking at his bench like, well, you got to be kidding me. We just scored to tie the game, and now you're just going to do that right afterwards? And now Dallas is trailing again. And now it's gotten interesting now.
Both offenses have waken up.
That shot deflected to the corner. Stars need another goal to tie it. They found a way to tie it, and then immediately after, the Hurricanes respond and take a 2-1 lead. Stars move it up 3-on-2. They need one again. Beck. Pass in front. No one could get it. He thought Steele was backdoor, but he wasn't. That's going to be going all the way. No, it's a whistle with 8:51 to go. Well, the game's gotten interesting. The Stars thought they had this thing tied. They did have the thing tied. But then, immediately after, Walker driving to the goal. It went off Kakanyemi. That's the second goal of the game. And it's 2-1 Hurricanes. What an effort to take the lead right back. We'll be back with more after this with 8:51 to go. We're back, everybody, in Dallas. Dallas had the game tied after all the hard work that they made. And you think we'd be a 1-1 tie throughout this whole rest of the period. No, Carolina gets it right back, Kakanyemi. During commercials, in my opinion, I think I should talk about the game and engage in convo with my goofy I can't say that on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
Lindell
Hold on.
moved it up. Here's Jamie Benn. And H is back on the... Or Jarvis, my apologies. Jarvis is back on the ice. Heiskanen passes across. Duchesne in front. Lindell's shot was blocked. And then Ben was trying to whack it in. Sent in by Jarvis. 2-1 lead. Thomas Harley with his 7th goal of the season. Tied it up. And then Kotkaniemi has 2 goals in the game. And then he took down Ottinger, and that's not a penalty. You've got to be kidding me. How is that not a penalty? They called it earlier in the game, and they don't call it there. And how in the world is that not a penalty? That is a clear-cut goalie interference that they called earlier on in the game. Ottinger gets hit, and they don't call it. You've got to be kidding me. If you're going to call the penalties fair, you might as well call it fair on both sides. Don't be doing that, referees. That is a horrible look for the referees there. Stankoven had a steal. He shoots and it was blocked. Steele gets it back and then goes back to the blue line where no one was there. That is unacceptable, referees. I'm sorry if I'm ranting here, but that is unacceptable. Stankoven. Another missed call by the referees against the Hurricanes. And another one. That one's probably the most viewable one you could see. Steele, shoot, save, rebound, still loose, up in the air. Knockdown hasn't gone through. If your idea hasn't gone through. 7 minutes to go in the third period. I still cannot believe how that's not goalie interference. Yeah, we have to see a replay of that. That goes out of play. Will that be a penalty? If they call that a penalty and then call the other one, you've got to be kidding me.
Is it not going through?
I don't think it's going through. Jarvis goes straight into an Ottinger, and that doesn't get called. But earlier on in the game, that gets called. So how in the world is that not a penalty on Jarvis for interfering Ottinger? Is there going to be a penalty on Dallas because they cleared the puck and it's a delayed game potentially? They call this a penalty. Yep. Go ahead, referees.
Very sad refereeing.
Smith is arguing with him. You missed the goalie interference call, and then you call Dallas later. You know what? The biasness is... I've had enough with this, keeping it unbiased. Here, let's look at this, because I believe this is not even a... That deflects off Kotkaniemi's stick. That is not a delay of game either. That is another failed call by the referees. That is not a penalty, and they call it. And the fans are enraged. I get it as well. They should have a good... They should review this. They are challenging, I believe, maybe, the call. That is not a delay of game. That deflected off Kotkaniemi's stick before Smith got it out. He was trying to clear it. It goes off Kotkaniemi's stick. And is it going to be a power play for Carolina? If it's a power play, I don't think it is. The fans are cheering, and I think Smith is going out of the box. I think they're reviewing it. It's under review, and I think it's coming back. And that's clearly shown here. By this replay, it goes off clearly off Kotkaniemi's stick. You can see it. Clearly see it.
Some very poor refereeing in this third period.
And there's no penalty, and that is the right call.
Well, they changed it at least.
I believe it was a challenge by Dallas, and they won the challenge. They reviewed it, and man, if that happened right after Ottinger had just gotten taken down, that would have been. Oof, I was losing my mind on this stream.
Yeah.
I think
the refereeing has been very poor in this third period.
Okay, well, let's talk about the idea. As a billionaire, I would use crossbreed genetics and breed a turtle and a turkey and a turkle.
A turkle.
And have that take a dump on the current jersey and toss a Cowboys jersey because I hate NFL and Cowboys. Okay.
Amen about the Cowboys.
Amen about the Cowboys. Robertson will send it in. And that's Burns with the puck. Dallas needs another goal to tie this game. to send it potentially into overtime. Ottinger blockers that one away. Robertson with the puck. Moves it up. 2-on-1. Hintz with Johnston. Back to Hinson, and the shot missed wide by Harley. Oh, my. Johnson steals it away. Johnston driving to the net. Leaves it. Harley bounces over his stick. Across it goes for Hintz. A backhand pass was blocked. Dallas has earned their stuff. Lindell and is off his stick. You've got to be kidding me. Dallas has worked harder than the Carolina Hurricanes in this game, and they're getting bailed with lady luck right now. Hockey's luck, but man, the Stars are unlucky right now. Slavin, pardon me. Shot, save, rebound, Walker, save, rebound, shot, missed the net wide for the Hurricanes. Duchesne couldn't clear it. Walker steals it away, and now was the pass could not go, man. Lindell.
Well, thank you, sir, for taking out the F words.
I'm losing my mind with this game. As a Dallas Stars fan, I'm going to lose my dang mind. Hurricanes of pressure in the O zone. Jamie Benn's just standing there. He's just waiting for the puck to just come loose, and he was right. He was standing there for a reason, and he clears it out of the zone. 5 minutes to go in the third period. Stars need a goal to tie it. Ottinger plays it. Lindell banks it off the boards. Stars need a goal to tie the game. Did Connor McDavid get suspended for that? Yes, he did get suspended on that. Less than 5 minutes to go. Taken down was one of the Stars. Don't know if that was a penalty or not, or he just fell. Heiskanen. Heiskanen gets it again. 3 games, I believe. Aho, and the pass couldn't go. Heiskanen moved
Pretty
up.
sure it was 3 games?
Yeah, I think it was 3 games. Dodonov sends it back. My goodness, has the Stars gotten some chances after that 2-1 goal by the Hurricanes? They just can't convert. They need to convert again. And it goes to the blue line. Held in by Heiskanen. Nice keep. Lundqvist across. Pass was bouncing on him. Here's Johnson. He got taken down. That should be a penalty. And there's none. Again, the referees have decided to just put the whistles away on the Hurricanes. This is insane. This is utterly
crazy.
the worst officiating I have seen in a while.
Wow.
Missing calls just back-to-back Johnston.
I don't think I've seen missed calls like this in a hockey game.
This is
ever.
insane. Labushkin, 3.5 to go in the third. The referee should be ashamed for how he's called this game. 3-on-2 for the Hurricanes. Here's a chance for Roslovic. Shot! Missed the net wide. Less than 3.5 to go. Into the zone. Bork on his backhand. Bork still with the puck. Pressured along the board. Stars need one to tie it. Harley. Smith couldn't get it. Held in at the line. Smith held it in, and then he got... his stick was tied up. Less than 3 minutes to go. Bork with the puck. Lost it. And it's chipped in by Carolina. It becomes a question when Ottinger gets pulled here. Shots are 23-19 in favor of the Stars. They have played a much better game. But it's just they haven't led all night. They need a goal to tie the game. Oh my goodness, Kochetkov was just trying to play the puck all fancy, and he almost gave it away again. He's getting so bailed. He's had so much of those chances where he just... I'm not even going to hide my biasness anymore. Forget that. Orlov, and it's cleared out of the line, not out. It's held in at the line. No, they say it's offside. You got to be kidding me.
Dallas, unfortunately, has the worst athletic commission in the country. That's why I hate it when big UFC fights come to Dallas. The judges screw up all the time.
Oh my goodness, we're looking back at this chance by Harley the other way. Yeah, it was Harley. It was a bouncing puck up in the air, and it just barely missed the net wide earlier on in the game. 2:16 to go. We'll not go to commercial this time. We'll just keep it on. But man, and I am, Ugh. Give me a moment.
The referees have got to fix some things.
My goodness. The referees have just I need to calm down. I need to calm down. I need to check Twitter. I am going to check Twitter. Preds were down 5-1 and now they're up 6-5 against the Sharks.
Wow.
They've scored 5 goals in 15 minutes and 29 seconds. Okay, the horn didn't go off. Let's hope that's foreshadowing. Let's hope that's foreshadowing. I pressed the horn on accident for Dallas. Let's hope that's foreshadowing. Please.
Please.
Everyone, we're praying for a goal. Give me press the like button for a Dallas goal, please. I'm praying for a goal right now. I am praying. I'm a Dallas Stars fan. I'm not gonna hide the biasness anymore. I hate the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm telling you that right now. Off the face-off, it's one here.
But viewers, please stay.
Viewers, please stay. Yeah. If you're a Hurricanes fan, I just hate your team right now.
We
2
don't hate
minutes
you,
to
we
go.
hate the team.
Dislike the team. And there's a rolling puck race for the puck for the empty net as Ottinger's out of the crease. Martinuk and Duchesne. Backhand pass for Robertson. Turned over. And it deflected back into the zone. 1:45 to go. Dallas needs a goal to tie the game. They need one desperately. Heiskanen moves it up for Hintz. Drops it off. Here's Duchesne. Splits through 2. Cross it goes. Robertson to Duchesne. Goes back to the point for Heiskanen. 90 seconds to go in Dallas. 2-1, Hurricanes leading it. Heiskanen across. Back to Heiskanen. Robertson across. Shot! And it just slid wide! Oh my goodness. Hurricanes trying to go for that empty net. Over the head of one of the players. Duchesne clears it away. Aho with the puck. He shoots for the empty net. It was blocked. 1 minute to go in the third period. Stars need one now to tie the game. Dadonov chipped into the zone. They say that's offside. Oh, great. 53 seconds to go. 52.9 exactly. Wow, that just barely missed the net wide, too, on that previous chance. There's a timeout, believe, being called here by Pete DeBoer. He wants the referee's attention. I believe there's a timeout for Dallas. No, there's no timeout. Oh. Ottinger's back in net, though, because that was an icing. Blackwell against Stahl, and Blackwell won the faceoff, a crucial faceoff win. Ottinger going to the bench. Robertson pressured along the boards by one of the Hurricanes. Duchesne passes it back. Heiskanen drops it off for Duchesne. 38 seconds to go in the third period. Duchesne sends it in from center. Back into the zone, Dadonov. Dadonov's shot was blocked. Cleared all the way out to center. 27 seconds to go. Heiskanen with the puck. Miro Heiskanen pass for Dadonov. Sent back into the zone. 18 seconds to go. Stars need a goal quickly. Robertson chipped it to the corner. Jarvis trying to get it. Rimmed all the way around. They have 10 seconds left. They can't get the puck here. 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds now. They probably get one more shot. That was blocked. Rebound. It was blocked again. And they were so close to tying it. Carolina wins it 2-1. And wow, that was an atrocious watch.
Yeah, that was a very
And the
terrible
Stars
ending.
are 0-13-0 when trailing after 2 periods of play, which is insane. Kokeniemi with 2 goals in the game, and he gets the game winner right after Dallas had tied it. 2-1, they win it. This just felt like an old school hockey game, and yeah, that is a game. As the Hurricanes win it 2-1. Brind'Amour gets in his 500th game gets a win behind the bench as a head coach, and Kochetkov with some great saves, and the Stars lose 2-1, and that is. That one's not going to stick well, as the Stars are going to play Vegas, too. And
the Hurricanes won there with the help of the referees a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you could argue that. And some dumb plays by Dallas. But
yeah,
Dallas loses this one without any points they got. They didn't get any points in the standings. They had a loss here in regulation, and it's a 2-1 win for the Hurricanes. And thoughts before we go?
Well, what really killed the Stars in this game is they had so many opportunities and they just couldn't capitalize on any of them in pretty much every period.
Yep.
They had more shots on goal in the game, and defensively at some points they messed up a little bit, and the Hurricanes took advantage of it, and that's why the Hurricanes won.
So Dallas falls in this game 2-1. And, yeah, that was pretty frustrating to watch as a Dallas fan, but it was a pretty good game at the third period where we got 2 goals. We finally got 2 goals in a period. And that's probably the amount of time we have left for this one. We never... And, yeah. Kotkaniemi with 2 goals for the Hurricanes. Thomas Harley with the only goal for Dallas. Lost 2-1 for the Dallas Stars, and drop in the standings. They just get a regulation loss, and that's why I want a huge trade for a top dog scorer and have to get rid of Seguin. So be it. We'll see if that happens at the trade deadline. Stars have that LTIR money because Seguin's injured for the rest of the season, and they can use his $9.5 million. Yeah, wow. To try to get a good player on there. So, that seems like we have enough time. Final thoughts before we go?
It was an interesting game to watch, very defensive. Towards the end, it became kind of weird. But, yeah, glad to be back finally.
Yep. A 2-1 win for the Hurricanes. Dallas Stars fall 2-1. And from Ben, I'm Max. We'll see you next time on the NHL and MHS.